Well, this is the most awkward start to a podcast ever.
It is. Stein, you should record.
I am recording. Do you want me to run it too?
No, I got this.
Fine.
I was just making sure you recorded. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Soul Eater podcast. I'm Maka. Tonight we've got Stein, Medusa, Professor Sid, and Tsubaki. I think Patty's coming late, but she's always late, so it doesn't matter.
That's what happens when you have a job.
True. This is true. Anyway, we're going to start tonight off with gaming news, because I got to look up real news.
Okay then, I have some interesting bits of news today. First off, I'm going to start off with the Persona 3, the movie. They have their first trailer, and it's already been posted on the Soul Eater group, so you guys should probably check that out. It's pretty good. And yes, I actually watched it. I'm not going to give away any hints, though, because I don't like spoilers as it is. I don't think anyone else does either. Next up, apparently Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster was split into two Vita games because of how much data one cartridge has to hold for it. I guess it shows how big this game is. I really have no idea with this, just because I haven't gotten to see it yet. But the game's gonna be sold the game's gonna be sold separately on the Vita as Final Fantasy X HD Remaster and Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster because of the storage issue that they have. Kind of like with the Tales of Symphonia, what happened with them for the GameCube. Kind of like that. It's gonna have re-rendered movies with better quality for the HD version. The characters and enemy textures have also been revised to basically better the gaming graphics. And it has been stated that the game is going to be released this year. What does everyone think on that?
I've never actually played Tales of Symphonia, but I have played a couple, anime RPGs before, and I
was just using the Tales of Symphonia because it was split up into two games for the same reason that this one was.
Well, Final Fantasy X came out before X-2 did. X-2 is on another, follows different characters, but I understand what she's getting at.
Yeah.
I have the game, and yeah, that game was a pain.
I think they're originally going to be together on this one. I'm not sure, because they didn't say anything on that. It just said that was what the names were going to be for it. But any other comments on this?
Yeah. Like, they're using all this time on finally, and
they're not making verses anymore.
They have to.
They dropped verses months ago, which was kind of retarded.
They need to bring it back because I have a cosplay. Like, they can't just drop that shit.
Can we take a really quick break?
A lot, and you're not the only one that's picked off about it.
Like, that's wrong. That's just wrong. You don't release a trailer that awesome and then just stop it. Right.
Can we...
Yes, Stein.
Sorry to be rude. Can we take a really swift break? I need to double check the recording.
Okay.
I clicked something I shouldn't have.
Oh my god.
Ah, cool.
Sorry! Oh god.
Campfire songs while we wait.
CAMPFIRE song. CAMPFIRE song. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so are there any other comments on the Final Fantasy? I take that as a no. Okay, next up, new Atelier game has two protagonists apparently, and they're going to be using the Dynasty Warriors engine. Apparently, their names are going to be Escha and Logi, and they're basically going to be the Alchemy of Sky and Dusk, and they basically have their titles in the title of the game, obviously. And currently, I already posted this one too on our group, there is actually a picture of both of them on both of the I believe on both of them it has protagonists on both of the articles I posted on this. And if anyone actually interested in using these characters is going to be using the Warrior Series LTGG engine. And yeah, apparently there's just going to be a lot of stuff required for this. A lot of stuff that I really should not be saying on here yet. Just because possible spoiler because I don't think it's been released anywhere yet, which sucks. I really want to see this game already. But apparently, the female, which this isn't gonna be really spoiler, it's weird. But anyways, the girl is 15 years old, and she's basically one of those. She's gonna follow her dreams and do all that kind of crazy stuff. She was handed over to the family secrets of alchemy from her mother. So basically, obviously, she's an alchemist. She learned all of their family secrets. I think it's the same as usual. I'm not too sure on that. She's still studying and is considered a novice in the arts. Logic is an 18-year-old who is said to have been dispatched from his studies at a central city to be part of what was considered a dropout development squad. And his picture actually looks pretty badass, I gotta say. Pretty cool.
I heard you say he was a student from a sexual city. Did I just hear you right?
No, you didn't.
Oh. It's like, this could have been the greatest show of all time, and you went and ruined it. I mean, seriously, it was going to be like Technolize. Sex everywhere.
I'm pretty sure there are games like that, dude. Go look. Yeah, though, he uses a combination of alchemy and sword fighting for combat, and he doesn't know much about the other protagonists' family secrets. So, and apparently you're gonna have a choice between the two, and the main story is gonna be the same regardless of whatever character you choose. But also, there's gonna be different events and multiple endings either way on this game. So it might not hurt to try playing with both characters on separate files. You never know what you'll find. It's unknown how many years have gone by between the games, but you're also going to be seeing past characters in this game in older forms. So yay! None of the fucked up time. We're going to say the same age nonsense that I've seen in other games. Additionally, the support system in the previous games is going to be making a return, so yeah, that'll be the same. So far, it's been revealed that it's going to be the same offensive support by timing attacks with allies, along with the defensive part, which allows characters to cover each other. And it's been stated that this will be released for the PS3 on June 27th. Any comments on this?
No, not really, because this doesn't really appeal to me.
Besides you thinking that I said sex.
Yeah, you kinda, killed my entire night with that, thanks. I'm gonna have to masturbate in loneliness and despair now.
You already gave that.
I know. Shut up!
That one wasn't my fault. Anyways. Is it Disgaea? Is that how you pronounce the game?
Yes, Disgaea.
Okay, Disgaea 3 Absence of Detention goes free on PS Plus. Starting yesterday, actually, North America's Disgaea 3 will be made available for free to PS Plus users. Additionally, PlayStation Plus discounts are being offered on Square Enix and THQ games, and you can apparently view those on the link that I have posted on the page already. So go and check that out if you are interested. There's a lot more news on this, but you guys can look it up later because it's also included with what I posted on the page again, or the group on the page. Okay, I'm gonna skip over to the Kamen Rider again because there has been an update for it. I think there's a little more info now than what there was before. This was released last Friday. In the story, all the writers come together, and they've all lost members, obviously. So, but apparently with their story modes, it's just a lot of screenshots with very little with what's going on with there. I really don't know why I really don't know how this has been updated, besides a release date, which is May 23rd for the PS3. I don't know if that's in America or in Japan, though. It's probably the Japanese release date for that. But you guys are more than welcome to go and check that out, because it's mostly all pictures that most of you might find interesting, actually. The graphics are pretty good for this, as far as I can tell. And I doubt anyone has any updates on this? Or any comments or anything? Thought so. Anyways, oh good lord. Square Enix president has stepped down, apparently. And this has been announced yesterday, actually. And I'm pretty sure everyone already knows about this. I figured I should just say it again. Taking over his position is going to be Yosuke Matsuda.
Good luck.
Maybe he'll finish versus.
And the change is going to be taking place in late June. Yosuke joined Square in 2001 as senior vice president, according to his profile, and by 2004 he became director and CFO of Square Enix. The announcement comes along a financial revision that Square Enix reported today, or well, the case yesterday. The company expected a net loss income of 13 billion yen, and that's around 9.5 billion yen higher than what they were expecting, and owing primarily to the sluggish Western sales. Obviously, I mean, we don't buy many Japanese games over here in bulk, as we can all see of what's been happening with the games recently. And they're also expecting sluggish performance in their arcade business. Anyone have anything to say on this?
No.
This is a very boring topic for everybody who is currently masturbating.
Yeah, really. I figured I should say it, because I do know a lot of Square Enix fans out there. I don't see how they
Square
are.
Enix, Well, I don't think they're going to be too happy that the guy is stepping down, but at the same time, I don't know much about Square Enix's structure and how they've been doing, so I can't really make a judgment call on that, but I do know that in the past, when people have stepped down, it's kind of, who's this new guy? I don't like him. Let's boycott the sale of every awesome... Ooh, new Final Fantasy.
That's exactly what happens, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Squaresoft merged with Phoenix. What? What is this bullcrap? Ooh, Kingdom Hearts. Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that is usually what happens here. Anyways, I'm gonna do so. Yes, Sid?
No, I was about to say something to the fact of, if they do that, then they may come out with verses, and I know Medusa's gonna be yelling from the top of one of the buildings in Atlanta, screaming, "Yes!"
Yep.
And I'll probably be able to hear all the way from up here.
The people at my GameStop, when they see me walk in, they automatically say, no, they look at me and automatically say, they don't have a release date. Because
The people at my GameStop, the people at my GameStop are always talking to me about the Splinter Cell game, because I pre-ordered it as soon as it was announced. So I said, I want this game! And they were like, okay, so it'll be $60. And every time I go in, I say, so any pre-order content? And they're like, yeah. I was like, what is it? They're like, we don't know. Because somebody somewhere sucks.
My GameStop actually doesn't really know me, because consider they're an hour away from me. They never see me. But anyways, I'm also gonna do some news updates about the system updates that's happened. And Sid, I know I can't help that there's so much crap going on right now with the games. Anyways,
remember, I got somewhere to be at 10 o'clock.
Okay, hold your horses. I'm almost done. The 3DS and the Wii U have been updated in the past week. With the 3DS, they have updated to have a transfer tool, basically. The two main features of this update is a tool that allows 3DS users to transfer save data from packaged version of a game to the downloadable versions. Players that originally purchased a physical copy of the game will be able to pick up right where they left off with their save data if they decide to purchase a digital copy of the game too. Which this is probably a good update to have in case you lose your physical copy of a game and just don't have a digital copy. But then again, why the hell would you want to buy a digital copy if you can just go out and buy another physical copy? But
I need to stop you there. I need to stop you there. I need to double check Fraps because Pamela just interrupted my recording.
This time it was not my fault, Sid.
No, it was Pamela. All right, we're good.
Okay. Another update that's on the 3DS now is the improvement of downloadable items in the background when the Nintendo 3DS is in sleep mode. Items will now download when the Nintendo eShop is running. Users can simply close the cover to activate the download later feature of the game or application. So that's probably good if you're in the middle of something and just need to go away or something. And another major update is expected to be released for the 3DS in the future that will add Nintendo's Miiverse social networks to the device. Good lord, do we not have enough social medias already?
No.
I mean, we can get on Facebook on our 3DSs.
We need more.
Facebook is so 2010. Now it's Tumblr.
Hey, I have one of those too.
Well, you know what? I don't care.
Dream.
This Tumblr hates the 3DS, so...
Tumblr hates everything mobile. That's why Tumblr sucks.
Okay.
This coming from the person who runs our Tumblr.
Yes, and I'll tell you right now, it sucks.
Okay. Before Sid starts doing the clock motion again, do we use video shows reduced load time after the firmware updates? There is a before and after shot which I've already posted. It basically looks a lot more like the 3DSs now with their file system they have on there. One of the major complaints about the Wii U was the system's load time were simply too long when navigating its main window. Back in January, Nintendo said that they'd be working towards improving these loading times in 2 separate firmware updates. The first of these is going to be released in April, which is a few days away. And apparently, Nintendo has released a video showing the difference in load times when returning to the Wii U menu from a game after the upcoming system update has been installed. As previously reported, the Wii U Virtual Console is set to launch after the April update has been released. A selection of NES and SNES games will be available at launch, while other platforms, such as the Game Boy Advance, is going to be followed in the future. I don't think any of us have a Wii U, so I don't think any of us can really comment on this.
Nope, not any of us.
Okay, well,
It costs too much.
Yeah, really, they do. Yeah, no, that's my segment. I'll just throw back over to Maka now.
Alrighty, we're gonna go on ahead and get over with the news. And I have got a good bit of news, actually. I'm just gonna start with My Little Pony. Which you probably shouldn't because it's like beating a dead horse.
That was the stupidest pun you've ever made.
Yeah, well... You need attention for a stupid pun? That's not fair.
Watch.
No. Anyway, it's getting a manga as well as the new anime. Well, it's not an anime, but the Japanese dub is premiering in Japan next Tuesday.
My Little Pony Tomodachi wa Maho.
My Little Pony getting a manga. Because obviously it is Japan, and apparently if it's on TV, there must be a manga as well.
Oh,
so everyone should be really excited for that. It'll be all over the internet. And if you think the Cloppers are bad now, just wait till the Dojinji comes out. Yes.
There was this awesome video some guy made. It was the Shed series. Oh, they were great. The latest one to come out was, I think, Party. That was this like mockumentary about Pinkie Pie.
Oh
and
my.
how she was addicted to partying and fun. And there's this part where she comes out being held by her friend. She's like, "Get your hands off me, motherfucker!" And my friend Key and I look at each other. We are huge fans of The Room, and so if you guys don't know what The Room is, it's this like horrible movie this guy tried to make. And there's a scene in it where he's like, "Get your hands off me, motherfucker!" But he's got like this European accent, and Pinkie Pie sounds just like him. It's like, "Get your hands off me, motherfucker!"
That wasn't even European, Professor Stein.
You know what? Watch the movie, and you will prove yourself wrong.
But what you just said wasn't European. It was like...
I do not care. He had an accent, and it was the greatest accent
Oh,
full time.
not European.
I do not.
It wasn't European.
You can't really see it because we're on Skype, but I'm kind of glaring at your picture. You holding that Jose Cuervo.
It's not a Jose Cuervo.
Don't give a shit.
Anyway, people.
I like how as soon as I mention alcohol, Medusa's like, yes.
A lot of people have been, like with Toonami showing Soul Eater, a lot of people have been saying, so when are we going to get something new on Toonami? Well, we're going to get something new, a racing anime called...
My Little Pony. Fastness is friendship.
No. No, not actually, but that would be pretty cool. There'd be a lot of Rainbow Dash and a lot of Wonderbolts. Anyway, it's called IGPX.
No, don't you know? Rainbow Dash has 2 broken legs. She can't drive. She's the pit boss.
Oh my god, No.
Yes, she flew into a hillside with her car.
It was actually made in 2005, though. It was made in 2005 when they were trying to get some original programming. But apparently it's never aired or something. I've never heard of it before.
Wait a minute, hold on. Maka?
What was
Maka?
that? Yeah,
How old are you?
21.
Yeah, I can understand. IGPX came out back then. It had, I think, 2 seasons, and that was about it. Because I've seen it all. I even have the game that went with the series, and a lot of people didn't like it. In which, actually, it came out before then, as it was a mini series. It was a mini series of mechs and fighting. Then they turned it to giant mechs and racing, and yeah.
And then
it's not new, but nobody's seen it in a while.
Okay, so it's new to most everyone.
Yeah.
Apparently they're gonna get rid of the second airing of Cowboy Bebop.
Thank God.
No, you shut your fucking mouth.
You know how long Cowboy Bebop has been on Adult Swim, and I can't wait for it to be removed? Hate it.
I'm really glad because,
Cowboy Bebop has been on Adult Swim since the beginning.
I know.
Seriously,
I mean, get off. Just like Inuyasha.
I don't even really watch Cowboy Bebop, but I've probably seen every episode just with it on TV all the time.
There's only 26.
Okay, then I probably have seen every episode without even.
I think in total I saw maybe 10 episodes when I was a kid, and I still don't understand what the plot was. Like, all I know is, like, Spike, whatever his name is like running around the entirety of space looking for this one woman, and then just like, oh my god, I found you, and then it's like, nope.
And they both die. Spoiler alert.
But like, yeah, and Inuyasha, I think Inuyasha needs to go.
Well, they just came out with Final Act for Inuyasha, but if you keep sitting here showing the original, yeah, that's good. That's gonna just annoy the crap out of people.
They should just dub Final Act already. It's been out like what, 2-3 years now.
Yes.
They should just hurry up and dub that last 3 episodes and put a nail in the coffin and get it done with. Had enough of you, Inuyasha. No more time for you and your Shikon Jewel and whatever else. Done with you, Inuyasha.
The only thing I remember about that show was Sesshomaru was a fashionista.
He really was with his scarf, his fluffy scarf.
Yeah, really.
Are you drunk every time watching Inuyasha?
Yeah, probably. No, the first time I saw it, I was a kid, and I was like, it was like 4 episodes into the series. I think at like the 2nd season, and I was like, oh my god, this show's pretty cool. So I watched the first episode, and I was like, this show friggin' sucks.
Yeah,
The first The first bad guy is a girl in a one-piece bikini sitting on a tower of skulls, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's Yura of the hair. I remember.
Yeah.
But the thing about Inuyasha that like was funny to me was it was like a soap opera. You could miss so many episodes but still be caught up.
Yeah.
It's the easiest show to watch ever.
I swear to God, I stopped watching that show when they were facing off against the bug guy. I forget his name.
Naraku.
Yeah, him. And the next time I watched it was like 2 years later. It was 3 storyline episodes past that one. Everything else was just filler. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, Naraku's the main one. It's almost all filler.
Yeah.
Inuyasha. And the bad part is it's based just off the manga. So this is a good, like, to me it's one of those good examples for people to go, all anime should be exactly like the mangas. No. No, Inuyasha did not need to be exactly like the manga. It's not okay. It's really not okay. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Press X to Jason.
Viz Media announced the first time ever Naruto Shippuden design contest. I don't really like Naruto, but I kind of like design. So that's always fun. And I'm going to post this link up with my batch of other news links.
See, I think it's awesome. The stages of Naruto is kind of like the stages of grief, except in reverse. It's like, first you watch it, or first you hear about it, then you're like, okay, I have
That's
no...
acceptance?
Yeah, I have no reason to see the show. I accept that it's here. But then you watch it, and then what was the next one?
Oh, God, I can't do it backwards. I think, no, it could have been anger.
Whatever, Naruto has its own stages of grief. So, like, you watch it, and then you're like, this is pretty cool. So then you continue watching it, you're like, this is the best shit ever, oh my god. And then you keep watching it, and you're like, okay, I kind of, please give me more filler. I'll keep watching if you just give me, or not more filler, if you give me more story. And then they don't, and then you're like, fuck this.
But anyway, there's a design.
Stein.
What?
There's an easy way to get around that. Just play the freaking Ultimate Ninja Storm games. Easiest thing to do.
How about I not play a video game to watch a show?
Thank you.
I had enough with, like, all those other games, like Heavy Rain. It would have been a decent movie, except the game sucked.
I'm just saying because I can't watch the series, so I buy the games. It's technically the same stuff. It's just you're the one that gets to fight.
I played the first Naruto fighting game. No more. I refuse.
Actually, the prizes for this design contest look pretty awesome. 3 days and 2 nights to Anime Expo. I might have to attempt, even though I don't even watch Naruto. I'll whip out the internet programs and get to work.
And I will whip out my dinner.
I thought you were going to say your dick.
Misled you, didn't I?
I think that was implied.
My dinner is another name for my dick.
Oh.
Ah.
Wouldn't that be someone else's dinner, technically?
Unless you can... Oh, okay, we're not going to go there. I'm going to...
Say it, unless you can suck your own dick.
Okay, I'm just gonna move on with Dancing Vegeta in a battle.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dancing vegetables. I was like, yes.
No, Dancing Vegeta. Like there's a video.
Carrot cake.
It'll be in my links to the Facebook group, but I watched it a while ago when Tsubaki was doing gaming news. He reminded me of like an 80s workout tape. I was like, yeah, let's go, Vegeta, let's work out. Which actually leads me in to a link he posted in the group yesterday.
Why do I get the feeling, because I'm going to SakuraCon in like 2 days, why do I get the feeling that I'm going to see a dancing Vegeta?
You probably will.
If whoever is listening to this is going to SakuraCon, and if you dress up as dancing Vegeta, I will walk up and give you a hug. And then I'll proceed to punch you in the balls.
Okay, that's just, don't punch people in the balls.
I'm just saying, just because something becomes, instantly viral doesn't mean everybody has to mimic it. Kind of like...
Nyan
Cat? Kind of like Nyan Cat. Like, at every con I've been to, I've seen somebody with that big-ass, awesomely made, by the way, no offense, big ass Neon Cat cardboard thing, and they just blast that song on the radio.
I haven't at all.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, this actually.
That's how annoying it is.
This leads me into Keelix's bit of news that he posted yesterday. There's actually a petition to get Funimation to license and dub the Dragon Ball Z. It's called. Okay, but yeah, what I was just talking about. They're gonna dub that if you guys sign this petition thing. And there's a link on the group for that, so I won't post it with my block of news. And then, last but not least, we have some really repetitive-looking character designs. I mean, I'm guessing they're all uniforms, but they look repetitive to me. And it's for an anime called Attack on Titan. But it's by the same director for Death Note and High School of the Dead. So it'll probably be good. Their outfits,
which means it's going to have bouncing boobs and lots of death.
Their outfits just all look the same to me. So I was like, ooh, character just, oh, it's the same outfit on everyone. It's the exact same outfit. Like, even the guys have half jackets. I just don't think men should be in a half jacket. I don't care if this is anime. Half jackets are not for men.
Wasn't half jacket the one thing that Chaos was wearing in Xenosaga?
Maybe, but
it's like a really tiny jacket.
It's like the sleeves are normal, but the jacket crops off at like underneath the breast.
Yeah.
I don't think it's okay for guys to be in half jackets.
No.
And that was my news. I'll post this huge chunk of links up on the group. Next up, we have got Okay, scrolling up. You guys don't know how hard it is to scroll. We've got Cosplayer of the Week with Medusa.
Okay.
Do Sparky.
We've already done Sparky.
Do Sparky again.
So,
Ah!
I'm actually going to do one of my best friends, but I'm very, very picky with her stuff, and I wanted to ask your guys' opinions on it. Her name's Karen, but her cosplay page is Musable Cosplay. Let me get a Facebook link for you guys. Okay, there you go. She was one of my first convention friends. In a nutshell, she can be a very good cosplayer. Sometimes she takes the easy way out on costumes. Sometimes she just hits it right on the head, doing stuff the right way. So it's like, I think every other costume I approve of, but I think that she could definitely use some improvement, but the stuff that she needs improvement on, she knows, and I know she's working on. She's known for doing Riku. She does do commissions, though I don't know how many commissions she does. I've only seen one or two, other than her doing stuff for her fiance. But she's got things sorted as there's an album of Riku, there's video game cosplay, anime cosplay, comic book cosplay, cartoon cosplay, and live action. So you guys can browse her stuff there. And I mean, are you guys looking at her right now? Do you guys need to say anything?
She actually, I think for what you said, I can definitely tell that she takes the easy way out sometimes. But for what that is, she has some very well designed and well suited cosplays. I think she's pretty good.
Okay. what do you think would? Well, I mean, she's got a shit ton of cosplays, but
I think she won me over just by doing Riku, because that's like my high school crush right there.
That's the only cosplay that she owns that she did not make.
Sad.
She bought that one, but I mean that's what she's known for. And now she does all the dress spheres for Riku. I think my favorite Riku that she has done has been Soldier Riku. But I'm looking through her albums right now. I liked her White Mage, and then I like the Thief. But she did Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon with Elendriel.
Oh man,
I
she
can't.
did Bomb from Rapunzel. Well, quote unquote.
Yeah, that one she did good on.
Oh, there's the name, Gothel.
Oh, she is my Erica Frog. In case you guys did not know.
Yeah.
And her Erica Frog is in anime cosplay folder. Has been Saya from High School of the Dead. She was in my High School of the Dead group.
I'm always amazed at how popular of a cosplay Aruka is, though. Like, I see a lot of people doing Aruka, which is kind of amazing considering she's not that big of a character, but a lot of people want to cosplay her. It's something about that cute boot dress thing. And I'm still waiting to load over here. Yay, loading. Whoa, she did Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls Z.
Hardcore Bubbles!
Actually, no, she did Buttercup. She did Buttercup, not Bubbles.
Buttercup. Ugh.
Hardcore Bubbles! Still.
How do you have time to do this much, though? Holy crap.
Yeah, well, I think that if she has so many costumes out there, if she took the time and whipped out 5 in a year instead of like 10 in a year, because I really think that's what she does, I think they would be much better made, and they wouldn't look so rushed.
Yeah, actually, I know I keep bringing him up, but my friend Key actually does that. He'll, well, I'm sorry, let me rephrase. He does the opposite of that. Like when he has a character in mind, he will sit down for days and days and days until he has the basic structure down and what he wants him to look like and the proportion size to his body. And it took him about like 6 months to do Daiguren from Gurren Lagann.
Her cons must consist of so much clothes changing.
Cons must consist of what?
Her
Clothes
cons
changing.
must consist of clothes changing.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Like 5 minutes. I've got to go change now. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Alright, Patty joined.
Hi, Patty. We're looking at a cosplay.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm having
You
to
guys-
split the picture individually.
You guys know that equal sign that's going around Facebook? Someone,
Haruka.
I feel so bad. Someone took that, turned it on its side, and like drew a plane on the side. And they said this is just plain funny, but
Oh
it's
my God.
That's awful. Oh my god, it's awesome.
There was another one that somebody did. They instead of just parallel like rectangle equal signs, they put 2 dildos.
Wait, does she have the boots for Aruka?
She had regular white boots. Kind of like the ones from Party City, I think. I don't know where else to put them.
Ofuka's boots, they're like white go-go boots.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because nobody ever does that. And they're just like normal white boots, but no one ever does it. And it makes me sad, because I'm like, Iruka's boots. Because I kind of love go-go boots. I'm done.
Okay. So, you guys can rate her, I guess, now.
Sexy. 10 out of 10 would do.
Oh my god. I'd probably give her like a 7 or 8.
Fine. Can you?
No, I'm gonna stop you there. No.
I'm kind of overwhelmed by the amount of cosplays. Like, I can't really take in too many of the details of too many costumes, because there are so many of them.
Yeah.
So, Sid?
I'm gonna give her a 7 because of the fact that she has so many does in a year. Because every time I turn around, I'm doing this one. 2 weeks later, I'm doing this one. Wait a minute, what?
And Tsubaki.
Well, maybe she just wants to be the very best, you know,
Oh, no,
like
that's
no one ever
Like
was.
no one ever was.
Oh my god.
To make them as her real test, to wear them as her cause.
Stein!
Thank you, son.
Cosplay Pokemon theme song. Alright, Tsubaki?
I give it a 7 too, just cause I agree a lot. Some of them do look rushed, and I did look over all of hers. And yeah, I liked her Riku the best personally, just cause it was very cute. But yeah,
Cutesy,
I
wootsy,
need to
wootsy.
already went. Patty, you just got here, so I guess we're not gonna make you unless you want to.
No, I'm seeing the pictures. Oh my gosh. Wow. I give her a 10.
But the question
Please.
is, no. The question is, would do or would not do?
No, that is not the question.
Stein.
That is the question.
No!
Only for you, Stein.
But not for the first. Alright, so Medusa?
I'm afraid to rate her because she's my best friend.
I'll rate for the both of you 20 out of 10.
her too,
Would double
but-
do.
Wow.
I would have to go through and rate every single costume. But I message her every time she comes out with something, because she sends me her preview pics before she puts them on her costume account, and I tell her my honest opinion just so she knows before she posts it. But so I'm not gonna say anything. She knows what I think of her costumes, so I'm not gonna rate her.
And I
Yeah.
think that does it, because Stein technically already rated, even though that was awkward of him. So we'll move on to Sid's character profile, since he's got to get out of here.
Okay, this week's character profile is the most annoying person in Soul Eater. And no, it's not Black Star.
Better not be Excalibur.
Oh my god.
if
Unfortunately,
it is,
it's
thank God
Excalibur.
Spirit. Thank God Spirit isn't here then.
Yes, thank God Spirit isn't here. Excalibur is the holy sword. The holy sword, the legendary blade used by heroes and kings,
And he's going to
is
California.
unrivaled by any other weapon in the world. Which, quite frankly, it's true, because the minute you use Excalibur, the minute you get heavenly golden wings that make you pwn even a black guy, a Shinigami, and a ninja who thinks he's going to pass God. The fuck? But anyway, main things that you ever hear about Excalibur is Excalibur in his 1,000... Wait, was it 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 provisions.
Oh, it was one.
Yeah, it's 1,000.
No,
Before I
do
get
the
to that,
dance.
main thing you ever hear, huh?
You wouldn't get it because you're not whiter than pastry. So.
One of the main things. Okay, who can tell me what the main thing Excalibur always says?
He's going to California, and he loves tea.
But legend began in the 7th century. Fool.
Who said it? I think Lisa said it.
I said it.
His main thing is fool, and then he'll just go off on a random thing. But everybody knows Excalibur's song. Me and Maka had sat here and sang it at MomoCon this past con.
Yeah, because, like, you guys were like, no, let's not. And I was like, yes, we have to.
Actually, Maka, both me and you screwed up with that.
We did. Oh,
It
yeah.
is not. It's not. I'm looking for him. It's I'm looking for heaven. I'm going to California.
It's in, English, so I don't think it matters.
In English.
In English.
It's in English. Excalibur sings in English, so I am not, like, obligated to know the exact words to Excalibur.
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 Some of the 1,000 provisions that Excalibur talked about, only 17 of them were ever exactly pointed out.
Oh, God.
One of them, my morning starts off with a cup of coffee with cream. Another one, always puts a deep fire in my room. Every day is Excalibur's birthday. That is the most important thing in the world. You must attend my 5-hour storytelling party.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
no. And apparently that's the most important one of the 1,000 provisions, according to Excalibur. You must praise Excalibur all time.
That's one of them? Oh, wow. I forgot about that one.
He reminds me of my dog.
He reminds you of your dog.
Yeah. You always
When
have
you
to praise
order
him.
package
Yeah.
for home delivery, you must always use cash on delivery.
Okay, then.
That last was 998.
I mean, the last one kind of is logical. At least Excalibur's looking out for you.
Never put carrots in my meal.
Right then.
This is the number 349. My child must eat everything, regardless of personal likes or dislikes.
In other words, put carrots in his food.
No, that's one of those whole, you must eat Excalibur's carrots. Let's see. History, everybody knows that his legend started in, what century?
He changed it.
Pretty much the fact of where, literally, Excalibur is Excalibur from the Sword and Stone. But with this logic, only people of right descent should be able to pull Excalibur from his sleeping place, which right now is BS because everybody can do it. I swear to God, if anybody comes to the school with Excalibur again, I'm going to beat them.
Maybe you should just make it a school rule.
Quite frankly, it's impossible to make that a school rule because half the people that I make school rules for don't follow them. Black Star.
Well, I mean, that's Black Star. And you raised him. That's your fault.
And you were raised by your father.
We're in silence now.
But
Yeah.
some of the abilities of Excalibur are his holy sword form, wings of light, instant movement, spatial rift, which we've seen the spatial rift and the instant movement. Instant movement, he literally turns at the speed of light.
What
That's how
the
he
fuck
beat.
is that noise? I've been hearing it the entire podcast and it's driving me insane.
Wait, is it me?
Yes.
Might be.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I'm styling wigs for MTech.
Totally cool. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
And the all that is the fact that him turning the speed of light. That's how he beats Keelik, Death the Kid, and Black Star. It's the only reason he won. That's the only reason Hero won. The only reason. Let's see. Some of the people he's run into have been Black Star, Death the Kid, Stein, and myself. He's run into Ox and Hero. He's also run into the Index.
I think if Medusa ran into him, he would die. He would so die.
You would commit suicide
Yeah.
if you ran into
No, I would kill him. I'd kill him.
Yes,
dead.
you would, but what about Medusa?
She would kill him.
Painfully.
some of the other people. Let's see. One of the main times you actually do see Excalibur, and he's not being an annoying little what the heck he is. It's up right there at the end of the anime where Maka, Death the Kid, and Black Star are sitting here fighting Ashura. Just out of nowhere. And it's, what are you doing here? I'm here to watch. Wait a minute. What? And
I am
he's
here to be a
quiet.
surprising witness.
He was very useless in that. That was just an awful scene. He was
The
useless.
entire show, he did absolutely nothing.
He didn't even provide exposition. Those were literally some of the most wasted pieces of dialogue in the series.
Nah,
but think,
actually, what's funny
hey.
about
But think, somebody got paid $1,500 to write that.
I'm done.
well, another time we see him in manga, he just so happens to end up in the Book of Ebon. Hey. Death the Kid, Death the Kid and Black Star see him. He starts opening his mouth. They say, "Fuck no," and kick him out of the book.
That was the rage
Yeah.
that made them rage.
That's what. But anyway, that is my character profile for today. If anybody has anything to say about Excalibur, you can say it after I've gone because I have a movie to get to.
By the
Good
way,
luck. Have fun at your adult porno theater thing.
and he's not even here to defend himself.
Exactly.
I'm sitting right here.
Oh, I
We
thought
couldn't
you
see you. You didn't smile.
I love you, but if I ever meet you in person, I'm gonna take that screw. I'm gonna pull that screw out of your head and shove it upwards and shove it somewhere the sun don't shine.
I don't have a screw. Good luck.
Dun, dun, dun.
He gets penis. He screws with that too.
Exactly. That's my screw. It goes clickety clack.
Oh,
Anyway.
wow.
Anyway.
Our next guest
Anyway.
is actually is our very own
Yeah.
Professor Stein. I think he's got some anime to dissect.
Sup, bitches? Alright, so I'm gonna be taking care of you here for now. I was gonna cover the My Little Pony manga thing, but Maka decided to be a cocksucker, so.
Whatever.
Only on Tuesdays.
Anyway, so, a few months ago, my friend got me hooked on, phonics. No, he got me hooked on Steins Gate. It's this show. Shut up. It's
That was
It's
the
the-
stupidest joke ever.
Shut up! Like you guys have been doing any better. It's this show about these basically outcasts of society who develop a microwave that can send texts back through time, and that's like the entire plot of the show is how just a single text can alter the fabric of the universe. I think one of them ends up going back and adjusting the course of time to where Akihabara was never developed, into like the district it is now. and I just came to find out a couple days ago that they are making a movie. It is called Steins Gate. Fuck this language, I can't translate. No, it's called Fuka Ryo Iki no Deja Vu. And it's amazing because the show was amazing, and I can only imagine how awesome the movie's going to be. I do want to say one thing, though. I am going to be posting in the page, I guess. There is an awesome photo of one of the characters that I want to share. So if you guys could bear with me. But also something... Actually, yes. A show I'm going to dissect was Tsukihime. The full name is Lunar Legend Tsukihime. I don't know what the English name is. I saw it once, but it was like Bluegrass Under the Blue Moon or something like that, and it was stupid. But Tsukihime was developed by the same guys who did Fate Stay Night. It was also based off of a visual novel, I believe, that was originally a hentai, haha, but the anime isn't. It's just a normal show that has kind of a decent plot. It's about a young man named Shiki who is seeing